Hello, YouTube. I've been meaning to make this video for a while now. This is your sign to leave social media. Look at these. These are called choke cherries. Don't they look pretty? They taste pretty good, but their texture is extremely weird. You put it in your mouth, and then they turn into sandpaper in your mouth. It's a very weird sensation, and it sucks all the saliva out of your mouth. I don't like them very much, but I keep eating them because I keep finding them out here. Anyways, this is your sign to delete all your social media. 2 years ago, I just had this realization that social media was making me depressed. Reels, specifically, short form content. Why was it making me depressed? Well, a lot of people will tell you the science behind it. The way I can best explain it was when you're scrolling through Reels, you're seeing concentrate life. You're seeing the prettiest girls you'll ever see, other than your wives, of course. You're hearing the funniest jokes you've ever heard. You're seeing the craziest once-in-a-lifetime random moments that you'll probably never live to see. You're seeing the most talented musicians, the most beautiful places on earth, etc., etc. All in the span of 30 to 40 minutes. That was my Instagram experience anyways. And you think about that, you just sat down and you witnessed perhaps more than someone would have witnessed in their entire lifetime 100 years ago. And the thing is, we still have the same brain that we did 100 years ago. And then you ask yourself why you feel depressed, why you feel like nothing you do really matters, or why the barrier to accomplishment is so high, if that makes sense. Because then you'll sit down and you'll try to learn that really hard piano piece or paint that beautiful picture, but you just saw someone do it in 0.5 seconds, supposedly, along with, a million other awesome things. And so what do? Well, you go back to your phone and you scroll. And in a sense, that's scrolling at its best. At its worst, it's just immoral, angry, stupid garbage that just really is going to stick there and stain your mind for at least the next 3 hours, if not next 3 weeks or longer. And that's not good either. That's really not good at all for you. So I recognized that it was depressing me. And I just saw this Struthless video that was really good, and in it he said depression is the opposite of expression, in the sense that to depress is to, squish, not quite compress, but you know what I mean. It's like that, and then express is to press outwards, I guess. But I noticed that I was being depressed by these platforms, either because the content was good or the content was bad or the content was immoral. And I'm a devout Catholic guy, and I'm trying to keep my eyes pure, and a lot of the times it's just completely uninvited, the immoral images that you stumble across, or the profanations, or the dirty conversations. I began to realize it's like playing Russian roulette with your soul. You just click, 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 bang. That's in my mind now. And yeah, then that can take you down much darker paths, obviously. So I hard deleted Facebook, I hard deleted Instagram, and I hard deleted Twitter, which had just then transitioned over to X. That one was the worst, because that one hosted literal hardcore pornography on it, which I was shocked. When that's quite the thing to stumble on. I shouldn't say stumble on. I did legitimately stumble on it. I wasn't looking for it. Anyways, all that to say, I got rid of them, and man, mental health hugely increased. From a practical perspective, what happened? Well, I wrote a book, which it's just sitting on my computer. I haven't published it. Maybe I never will, although I sent it into a publisher, and then discovered that they were actually a vanity publisher. And so when they said, "We have accepted your book and we'll publish it for $4,000 or whatever it was," I realized, oh, they'll publish anything for $4,000. So watch out for that if you're a publisher out there. Watch out for vanity publishers. Get familiar with that world. But anyway, I did it. It was about 80 pages long in a Google Doc. Maybe a novella more than a novel. I finished just recently. I finally memorized a piano piece that I've been working on for 7 years, Fantasy Impromptu by Chopin, because I just decided enough is enough. I got to learn this piece, and I knuckled down and I did it. I started a YouTube challenge where I post an original song every single day until I hit 1 million subscribers. And I'm not saying any of this to brag. I'm just saying all this. It just happens. After you get rid of social media, you just find yourself doing cool things. All the cool things that you have been meaning to do for a long time, you just find yourself doing them because you're bored, and you take great satisfaction in it because you're not subconsciously comparing yourself to anyone else. Your life will be better if you quit social media, specifically Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. And they will emotionally manipulate you into staying. They'll try to. They're like, "Oh, look at all these memories." And you're going to see memories and conversations and posts and things from like 14 years ago. If, like I got my Facebook when I was 16, and I just turned 31 this summer, So I've been on there a long time, and there are a lot of memories on Instagram. On Instagram Messenger, like all of my first conversations with my now wife are like recorded on Instagram, in our messages to one another. So I screenshot, all the kind of highlight moments from those conversations, and then I deleted it. I hard deleted it because at this point in my life, I can't afford to put any barriers in between me and my success and my happiness, and that's both for me and for my family. I got 3 kids now, and I can't afford to let them have a dad who is depressed and wasting time. This forest is teeming with life. I can just hear little things crawling around anywhere. But anyway, so if you've been thinking about it, just do it. That's all I guess I wanted to say. And YouTube is a bit of an anomaly. I like YouTube. It definitely has its drawbacks. YouTube Shorts, I wish there was a way I could just delete it and just enjoy the long form content, because there is a lot of good stuff on here. Very motivational, uplifting stuff. It is what it is. So if you have the self-control to avoid that Shorts button, then do it. And if you don't, then hey man, consider deleting YouTube too. Because one last note, not only does it waste the time that you spend scrolling, it also wastes the time that all that garbage occupies your mind. Just sitting there, bouncing around. Again, stupid jokes, profanity, immorality, beautiful things, ugly things, all in this kind of unholy glob in your mind, But yeah, that's all. Anyways, yeah, man, life is awesome. And if I can just leave you with one last thing, it's, again, the power of boredom will compel you to do the cool things that you've always been wanting to do, the cool things that you've been watching other people do online. It's a hack, man. You don't even, it's almost passive. It's like once you've cut out social media, you're just going to find yourself doing all these cool things. That's all. I'm going to hike back to my house now. Thank you for watching this. I appreciate it. Goodbye.